Hey Wildcats, and welcome to another episode of Wildcat World. Today I'm accompanied by Dr. Morgan and Mr. Jonathan Lance, and I'm Carson. And today we have 3 new topics for you guys. Apple just had its annual event where it releases all of its new products, shows you a little demo. And along with that, right before that show came out, iOS 15, the beta came out. And so it didn't automatically update to your phone. You had to go in and manually do it. And so I did that, and I was surprised with a new feature where you can have background noises and like...
Wait, hold on. So what exactly is a background noise?
So like, you know when you're trying to sleep, and you're trying to sleep and like you need...
Okay, so like rainfall, like ambient, like... Oh,
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And so with that, you can also dub it into the music that you're listening to. So you have like a really epic song and add like rain and thunder and...
Oh, that's so cool.
That's how I start my day.
That is so like you can almost make like lo-fi music kind of.
No,
like,
yeah, for sure.
Oh.
And playing it on top of lo-fi, just like
put it in there and like add layers and stuff.
It's so good.
That's
anime
legit.
openings with rain.
Oh, that's so cool.
Chills.
That's legit. Very cool.
All right, and I've heard from a birdie that Dr. Morgan likes to sing a little. And so if you'll tell us a little bit about that.
Love to sing. I love music. I was raised in the Church of Christ, and so in the Church of Christ, something that's significant about them is, or different, I guess, is that it is a cappella singing. So I spent my youth and my early adult life just hearing the harmony of those voices and really feeling like that was a very spiritual thing. In school, I was in choir and then advanced choir, and then as I moved up to high school, I was part of the Rebel Airs, which was our mascot at the time was Rebels, and they were you sang and danced, so it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome. So you sang with the Church of Christ, like in the choir?
Yeah, we all did. All the congregation. Read the old hymnals. Learned how to read music there, and then of course that was supported by my choir teacher. Taught us some of the more advanced techniques. I was a first soprano back in the day. Not sure what I would be classified as now. Things change as you get older, but yes, it is a love and a passion. Yes.
So thinking about like present day, are you involved with any like singing groups now, or is it just like a pastime?
It is in my car, my family, in the shower, all of those things. No, it's just it's a pastime. It is a love that I've passed on to my kids, so they're very musical. In fact, they're far more talented than I was, which is how it's supposed to be, I think. So they and my daughter is probably the bigger singer in the family. She sings and plays instruments, and then my sons really they just write music and play instruments. So
that's awesome. That's great.
So is there any point in the future we might be able to put you like on an episode and you could sing for us, do a little demo?
As long as I have some company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. And time
what
to
if
practice.
we included her in the musical production?
We do have a musical production at the end
I'm
of
not
this
sure
year in
what's
May.
happening, guys.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
She's like, you're not gonna put me on the spot, right? I was like, oh, no.
No, we're not gonna put you on the spot. Okay. So she's gonna be our
up.
main in the play in May. That's 100%. There's no negotiations past this point.
okay. Well, you heard it here first.
This video is the contract.
This is the contract right here. Video evidence.
Awesome. And we're gonna hear a little bit about D&D today, right?
Yeah, so for those of you guys out there that don't know what D&D is, it's Dungeons and Dragons. So it is a game of basically like fate and fantasy and dragons and magic and awesomeness. And some of you guys may not know, but every Friday at the school from 3:45 to 4:45, we play Dungeons and Dragons, and it is a free club. You can just show up and jump right in. Right now, I think we have 4 tables operating right now. We have about 30-something people playing the game right now, spread up between the different tables. But it is a whole lot of fun. If you like reading fantasy books, you like mysteries, you like going on like awesome adventures, or those people out there that play video games, right? Like there are a ton of fantasy video games, and if that is like your niche, you should check out Dungeons and Dragons because it's a lot of fun. There's constantly. Here's one of the things that I really like about Dungeons and Dragons, right? So it's this fantasy realm where the company that creates it, they always come out with new adventures that you can play, that you can kind of go through and live as a legendary hero, or if you want to play a villain, you can do that as well. And most recently, they've actually paired up with another game called Magic the Gathering. I don't know if you guys have ever played that.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so it's basically a card game with monsters and villains and
Yes.
stuff. And so Dungeons and Dragons and Magic is paired together, and so you can actually buy Magic cards now that has all the Dungeons and Dragons like lore and enemies and whatever else, and it's super gnarly. I've already bought like 2 booster packs. I know I'm a total nerd, but I'm like so excited. Like literally the first time they announced it, I like ran to GameStop. I was like the first person there, and I was like, let's do this! So I was so excited about it. But I know a lot of people are very nervous about playing Dungeons and Dragons because it has a lot of rules and all these different things. Don't worry. Just come in and talk to me, Mr. Lance, Theater Room 501. I will walk you through it, and I can give you the nuts and bolts in about 10 minutes. It's not as scary, and the best thing to do is just to jump into a game because it's literally a game that you can do anything. And it's a game about imagination and creating and about stretching yourself and trying something new. So if you guys are interested, come find me.
That's awesome. All really great stories, and that's all that we have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later.